So, welcome back. I got another update on the cane project I've got going on. I went ahead and decided to look up on the internet and see how the best way to cure cane, and I ran across some interesting stuff here that you'd probably want to know about. So maybe I might be able to fish with these poles, pretty soon. I mean, they're not too heavy, even using them green. But I learned a curing process here, and I may or may not even put the epoxy over the canes. From all the studies I've studied so far, I probably won't even have to put a resin or anything over them. But this is what I found out, and it's very interesting. Cane has a wax in it, and you can fire cure cane using heat. And most people build a fire, but I've got a fish cooker here that I've used. And I tried out these pieces. These are the short pieces that I took off of the 17-foot cane. And so I was just gonna try them first before I messed up my cane. And I really like the way it turned out. So this is what we got. What we got here is this is your raw cane. You can see how dull it is. But after putting it in fire, you can get this finish where it's shiny. You can see the difference here. Dull and shiny. So what happens is this cane has its natural wax that's in it. And by heating it up, and you'll bring that wax to the surface. And by bringing that wax to the surface, it serves the same purpose as putting a varnish or anything over it to protect it. So it has its own natural protectant. And you take a rag, and after you heat it up, you take a rag and just wipe the wax, and it just polishes it right up. And plus it helps out the drying process. So I'm going to show you how that's done. Turn my fire up a little bit. All right, so that section's already done, and I'm just going to I'll do the rest of the thing. I'll do this end of it. We've got two more sections here. So you can see right now how dull they are. So what I did is just take this cane and stick it over the fire. Just slowly turn it to where it heats up all the way around. And you can see the wax actually come to the top as we do this. And it starts turning it brown a little bit too. So you can kind of see it looks wet. I would suggest putting a pair of leather gloves on if you're gonna do this to keep this stuff out of your hands, but I'm gonna do it gently with this. But I'm just gonna wipe this. Wipe this cane here with that wax that came out. Okay, now you can see the gloss on it all the way down. And that's just a wax. I mean, it's just a beautiful coating on it. I actually heated it up twice and did it again. Brought more wax to the surface. I'm just running it across the fire. I don't want to get it too hot because I don't want it to crack. Okay, you can see kind of the wax came back to the surface again. You can feel, I mean, it's a sticky wax. Best thing I can describe is wax. Just wipe it back down, and you end up with a beautiful, beautiful cane. You see what it looks like before, and then after. So what I think I'm gonna do, I think I'm gonna, I wanted to use these as a test first before I put my whole cane in it. But I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna heat those poles up and go ahead and get those burrs cut off of them so I can wipe it real good and treat it that way. And maybe we'll be fishing before I thought we were. So, just wanted to do the little update on there. And, you know, if you want to know how to do something, do it. You know, learn what you can about it and just go do it. So, that's another update. Thank you for watching again. This will be part 2 of my cane pole fishing adventure here, making my own cane poles. So, stay tuned.